the Timberwolves win the tip. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Domantas Sabonis out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Lynn in at the 5. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Towns. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Blocked!
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Lynn throws that one away.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Now here's Edwards. Back to Towns. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Herter. Lynn inside. He's guarded by Conley. 4 on the clock. Barnes. Here's Sabonis. Second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Conley. Oh, Fox with a steal. Right side Herter. Out to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Right side Herter. Six on the shot clock. Sabonis can't hit.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Daniels. Lets the three fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Sabonis. It's Herter on the wing. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now here's McDaniels. Launches it. Gobert finds Towns. Three-pointer, no good. The Kings trailing.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Got to respect the take-charge attitude that Barnes is showing right now.
Conley passes to Edwards. Knocks down the triple. Edwards has got 10 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Sabonis against Towns. Outside Barnes. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Fox for three. McDaniels with the rebound. Outside Conley. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Stolen by Conley. Towns up top. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. There. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Now a timeout by Sacramento.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves Dancers. Fans, give a round of applause for your Timberwolves.
And it's Sacramento's ball. 9-point game. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Out to Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. Fox outside. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Fox against Conley. Outside Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 14 points for the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Lynn. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Towns with the ball. Fox picks him up. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Yeah, Len's not going to settle for anything else. A dunk on the inside goes up strong.
Pass to Towns. And Edwards slams it in.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Monk. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
One thing the Kings got when they hired Mike Brown is a coach who's been through and seen it all, his NBA coaching experience.
When it comes comes to Mike Brown. He's been an assistant or a head coach for 6 different teams now, Brent.
That's a lot of different kitchens to be in, BA. And as an assistant, he's worked for great coaches, Greg Popovich, Steve Kerr, Rick Carlisle. It's a great group of coaches to draw upon and then add his own styles in and what he wants to do with this Kings team moving forward.
And they get it back. Here's Fox driving to the basket. Ooh, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the previous challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good. Well, we know Fox is at his best when he's playing with pace, Brent.
Yeah, he can pass and defend, but it's that speed that really tips the scales as to how much of an effect he's going to have in winning basketball games. If that three-point shot comes around and is a bit more consistent, wow, there's a whole nother level to the Fox game.
Conley passes to Towns. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian.
Allie, thank you. The Kings have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside Barnes. Out to Sabonis. Lynn inside. Working on McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Lynn can't hit. Minnesota in the lead. Conley finds Gobert. And here's Edwards. A minute 6 left to play in the first half. Here's Conley. It's Edwards with a drive. It's deflected. They retain possession. And the Kings shooting just under 40% from the field. Monk against McDaniels. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
Towns passes to Conley. Back to Towns. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Sabonis such a huge asset to this team. Plays the 4 and the 5 spot really well. Very good passer. And he's deserved the 2 All-Star appearances in the Eastern Conference.
34 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Going inside. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Great open look there. McDaniels got 6.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the second period. And it's Fox missing. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
And Anthony Edwards has been. Allie, as always, thank you.
23. And get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Taking a look at Sacramento, Mitchell and Monk near the backcourt. Murray out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Monk for three. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Lays it up and banks it in. Alexander Walker's got his first basket of the night.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
The Kings making a switch here. Herder's checked in. Well, Brent, this Kings franchise looking to turn things around. It's been years since they've contended.
Yeah, B.A., you don't ever really want to get specific with win totals on a year, but how nice would it be for the Kings to hit that 40-win mark and try to get themselves into the postseason? Just hoping this recent coaching change will give them that boost to finally have some postseason basketball in Sacramento.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Right wing. Pass to Lyles. Left side Murray. Mitchell with the ball. Clock at 6. Now Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jams.
Rashawn Holmes with the flush.
Here's Alexander Walker. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Prince. And stolen by Murray. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Alexander Walker, and that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Prince. Takes it inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Prince doing a good job of staying in that straight line attack mode.
Lyles. And the layup falls.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Murray. From deep. No good that time. Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Prince. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
How about Torian Prince getting up there and slamming it down?
What do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Here's Prince. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Noel, no good. 1:52 left in the third quarter. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Murray. Holmes with it. It's Herder on the wing. Lyles a screen.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lynn's checked in for Holmes. Sabonis comes in for Lyles. Barnes, he's checked in for Murray. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Lynn. Sabonis outside. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Lynn is good. Lynn's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Here's Alexander Walker. Left side Anderson. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Prince. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fox left side. Stolen by Reed. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Barnes. Kicks it out to Anderson. Four on the clock. Here's Prince. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor, and the physical nature of his play, you got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Noel. Now here's Fox. He's got 10. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They grab their own miss. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. Launches a 3. On target from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Mike Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Timeout call, Sacramento.
The Kings with the timeout. Free t-shirts are headed your way, fans. Get out of your seats and let us know you want one. Time to get up and make some noise for the Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. All right, fans.
The Kings shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Fox. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Barnes with a screen on Towns. Pass to Herter. Back to Sabonis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Just 5 to shoot. And
That was incredible! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah.
Showing absolutely no mercy. Wow.
Look at his teammates. They're loving it. They're letting him know.
If you're the other team, you got to take that personally. Don't let them get the best of you.
Outside Conley. Pass to Prince. Back to Conley. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Timeout called. Sacramento.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
Fox, that's good.
Well, hard to get Fox off of his center of gravity. So low, so quick, and phenomenal at scoring when he gets hit.
Conley passes to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Sacramento shooting about 43% on this one. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
That one misses for Towns. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Lynn, and it's Monk in for Herter.
Shooting 1. Kings substitution.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. They get it back. Now Towns. Second shot opportunity. Another miss by Minnesota.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Monk finds Sabonis. Back to Monk. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that distribution from Sabonis just keeps growing. Found the open man that time.
To the wing on the left. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Towns passes to Gobert. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. They get it again. Out to Fox. Back to Barnes. Tries again. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Assisted by
Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Towns. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. Monk for 3. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Fox finds Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
From deep. And the miss. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it.
Thanks, Ali. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And here is Conley. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Holmgren. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the two-guard position. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Here's Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen. In the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And Towns drops them both. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Holmgren can't hit. Towns against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Towns throws it down.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
And it's Giddey in the corner. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
All going up court. Dort misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Conley the pass to McDaniels. Out to Conley. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Thunder trailing by 5. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, it's good.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Second team foul.
1:49 left to play in the first. Conley finds Gobert.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
Now here's Conley. The pass to Towns. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, we're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Let's go, fans. Here comes the defense. Wolves fans, you know them. You love them. Here they are. Your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 6-point game. It's good. It's his second basket. 2 for 4.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Conley kicks to Towns. Edwards drives in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
They're trailing by 6. Outside Williams. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the slam by Williams.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
The Timberwolves shoot their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He got the double.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds and get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
The kick out to Williams. Gobert with the defensive effort. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Here's Towns, and he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
Hey, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You know, we've become used to seeing Towns own the offensive end of the floor. Just lets the game come naturally to him.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Williams. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Dishes it to Edwards. Pass to Conley. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to McDaniels. No good that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in that. 2 minutes.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Now McDaniels. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to
Previous play
personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing, double checking, and the game continues on.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Here's Giddey. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Conley with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Towns. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Williams. Under trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Edwards brings the double team. Williams with a clean look. No good from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Inside, here's Williams, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
36. The Thunder. 30. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Noel in at the one. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Hits it from three-point range.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Mann.
And, you know, for a big guy, Saric is very versatile. I mean, he's a good passer, shares the ball well with his teammates, and he's got a laser stroke, too.
Reed misses. The Thunder shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mann. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Joe passes to Saric. A shake, and the layup is good. Saric has got his first points in this one.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Over to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Man, Minnesota with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Prince, the pass to Reed. Here's Prince, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Anderson, drives to the hoop, misses in close. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Saric up top. Now the pass to Mann. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota leading by 6. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. For Oklahoma City, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Joe. Buries the long-range jumper. Joe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound by Williams. Well, Thunder have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Passes to Waters. Crosses over. The shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
With 1 on the clock, that shot off. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Williams. And it's Saric in at the 4. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Nice move. Gobert can't hit.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
On the wing, Williams. McDaniels defended and finished off by Williams.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. He gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota leading by 8. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Conley kicks to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. To the left wing. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Takes it off the glass.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Conley against Giddey. The kick out to Towns. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
Here's Towns, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City, stolen by Conley. Here's Edwards. He takes it in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on charge.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And Edwards drops them both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the middle. Here's Sharge, and slam dunk by Sharge.
Sharge not backing away from having the ball in his hands in a big spot. Well done.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
4th team foul.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. McDaniels finds Gobert. Nice move, and finished off by Gobert.
And look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he was really in a good flow that time. Saw the opening, let the play evolve a bit, and then boom, boom.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Tries again. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And for some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Edwards into the lane. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really need the balance.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here. And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Edwards drives in.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Here's Sharge. Rebound, Minnesota. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Out to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Towns. Minnesota calls timeout. They're leading by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. Edwards drives in. They get it again. Here's Conley. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. second. That misses. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. They've got Holmgren, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the 4. And so here's Sacramento. The Thunder making their last shot. Back to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Out to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Gonna have to do more than this to stop Fox. He's such an outstanding competitor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. And it's Holmgren missing. And it's Sacramento's ball.
Sabonis is a dominant interior scorer. He's got the touch, the strength, and a wide array of post moves to work with.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
You know, for Sabonis, we've seen more teams try and double him when he gets near the hoop, Richard.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that he is an excellent passer and decision maker. He knows how to find the open man and make the defense pay for sending that double.
Back to Herter. The 3. Offensive rebound, Kings. Tipped. And he gets it back. Down low. Kicks it out to Barnes. Sabonis with a screen on Giddey. Here's Barnes. Back to Sabonis. Stolen by Giddey.
Sacramento foul. Harrison Barnes. First personal foul.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's Giddey on the wing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Here's Lynn. It's Barnes on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lynn inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, the pass to Giddey. Misses the 3. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Here's Dort. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Intercepted! And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 ball. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks it from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points.
This is a fella who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
Now here's Fox. He's got 6. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Outside Giddey. Pass to Holmgren, and the ball out of play. The Kings will have it.
Kings ball. Into the lineup for your Kings, Rashawn Holmes.
Fox for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also Josh Giddey out there. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the power forward position.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes, certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Outside Giddey. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Barnes passes to Fox. Out to the right wing. Holmes with it. It's Monk on the wing. Second chance shot. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Giddey finds Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire All-Star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Now they're all in, Allie. Thank you. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. And it's Giddey missing. The Kings trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Holmes, good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's covered by Fox. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul. Sabonis against Williams. Here's Holmgren. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Barnes. They trail by 1. Fox finds Holmes. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor. Pass
to Giddey. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
The Thunder making a switch here. Saric checked in.
I think the Kings have been struggling with the lack of consistency in their play, their lineups, their front office. Seems like there is constant change.
Now here's Barnes. Holmes, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 31 left in the half. Outside Monk. 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Monk for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Well, you wonder what change in Sacramento could get the franchise back on track, RJ.
Well, roster shakeups could get some quick results, but I do think the future could be bright in Sacramento if they can build around their strengths and be very, very patient.
And you know, they've got a passionate fan base, too.
Very passionate and a hungry one.
Out to Fox. Sabonis against Saric. Sabonis, the pass to Fox. Outside Monk. Barnes finds Holmes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lyles, he's checked in for Sabonis. Murray comes in for Barnes. Herter's checked in for Monk. And Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Joe. Shot on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Thunder lead by 4.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Mitchell, right side Herter. Here's Murray. He takes it in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Joe. Here's Williams. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to win.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay look, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Thunder out front, up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
23. The Thunder, 27. Fans, put your hands together and get loud.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Herter and Murray, the 2 and the 3. Trey Lyles is out there with Alex Lynn. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Clock at 2. Wiggins finds Williams. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Floor for the Thunder, Luguentz Dort.
The Kings shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Outside Murray. To the wing, right side. Lynn inside. Williams defending. Back to Lyles. Pass to Murray. Here he goes. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. We know about the Kings and their lack of recent success, RJ, but their front office has not been idle.
Yeah, they've been bold. 2 major trades at the deadline last year, and overall of their coaching staff, and now they're looking to end their playoff drought now.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Outside for Dort. On the wing man. Checked by Mitchell. Now Williams. And another shot. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Outside Murray. From deep three-point range. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Dort, the pass to Williams. Here's Mann. Pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Outside, Williams. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
They kick it out to Murray. Outside Herter. Pass to Lyles. Back to Mitchell.
Oklahoma City foul. Kenrick Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Murray with it. Here's Lynn. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Dort outside. Pass to Joe. 17-foot shot on the way. They get the rebound. The Kings have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in 04. And look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Mann. This one for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit 3s to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Mitchell. Murray finds Herter. Jacks up a 3. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Murray for 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. There's the triple. Len pulls it in. Len's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Herter. Off with the layup.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make it.
It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
That's how you beat the clock. As crazy as that shot was, you could almost feel it was going in.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got, Kenrich Williams is out there with Lou Dort. And it's man in at the point guard position.
Gotta love a big who can also move the ball. Nice find by Sabonis.
Over to the left wing. Here's Joe. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings. Some changes for Sacramento. Holmes comes in for Lynn, and it's Monk in for Herter. The Kings trailing. Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. It's hauled in by Saric. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. The putback. Here's Fox. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Barnes with it. Williams defending. Barnes passes to Holmes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Saric. Here's Holmgren, defended by Holmes. The kick out to Williams. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Holmgren's got his first basket.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Kicks it out to Barnes. No good from outside. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Giddey. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Saric. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder. Giddey against Monk. It's Barnes on the wing. With the drive. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Giddey. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 3 from Barnes. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low, Holmes. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
And it's the Thunder with the ball after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Thunder.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And the Kings with another 3.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Left side Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they go to the intentional foul.
De'Aaron Fox. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Sacramento foul. Alex Len.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Thunder.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now Fox. Sabonis outside. Outside Monk. No good there. And so the Thunder take the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by.
tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at point guard.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas, 7'3", and just so skilled.
And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor. And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside, does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Now, here's Fox. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
There's the pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns for three. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Barnes. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Gobert. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
To the inside. Puts it up. Len's shot is off.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
McDaniels finds Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Outside, Sabonis. Here's Herter. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
They get it back. Fox kicks to Herter. Outside, Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Herter passes to Len, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
That's just a giant wingspan, a 40-inch max vertical, all in play for Barnes that time.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Well, when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Sacramento Kings breaker.
Now, here's Fox. From deep. Sabonis, no good. And it's Towns penetrating. Sabonis grabs the board. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Pass to Herter. Over Edwards. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And it's the Kings with the ball. Fox deciding where to go with it. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Conley into the lane. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And finished off by McDaniel.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Fox finds a bonus. That one doesn't go. Gobert with the defensive effort. Out to Edwards. Takes the 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Pass to Herter. To halt the run. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Herter's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Here he goes, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He puts it.
Your king, you can't see.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
We've got Len. Sabonis is out there with Barnes. And there's Monk, and it's Fox in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Barnes down low. McDaniels defending. Barnes passes to Monk. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Inside. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The Kings trail by 9. Now the key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Good on the three-point shot.
See, Sabonis continues to hone that three-point shot. He has got the touch and the confidence to let it go from there.
Passes it to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Towns. Kicks to Gobert. The putback, and it's Towns on the follow.
2 things there, guys, to get to that offensive rebound putback by Karl Anthony Towns. Instincts and positioning, both in play.
To the right side. Here's Len. The kick out to Fox. A 3 from Barnes, and another 3 for Sacramento.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Conley. Takes a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Fox passes to Monk. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley dishes to Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Connects from three-point range. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
1-6 crew. Let's hear it. Hey, fans, put your...
The Kings trail by 8. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, DA. Takes it inside, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, what a quick first step. Barnes beats everyone to the rack. That is all she wrote.
George, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Timberwolves trail.
Fans, let's give a big round of applause.
Out to Conley.
9-1-6 crew.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
So he gets them both. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And finished off by Edwards.
Assisted.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Fox. Second shot opportunity. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Conley kicks to Gobert. Outside Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. His 3-pointers off the mark. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Edwards finds Towns. Out to Conley. Edwards with it. The pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Driving the lane. Plays it up and banks it in. 6 points for Conley.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And that'll do it for the first half.
36.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the point.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Anderson, and he banks in the layup. Anderson's got his first 2 points. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fame?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And the Kings making a change here. Herter's checked in.
Kevin Herter.
Minnesota in the lead. Anderson outside. The dish to Prince. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Assist from.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Here's Noel. Tries again. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Anderson.
Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Sacramento with the rebound. Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Noel passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Noel. Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Medu. And they get it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Alexander Walker passes to Noel. Kicks to Anderson. Got it. Good job on the low post. 6 points for Kyle Anderson.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Reed with the block. Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Prince the pass to Reed, and he finishes nicely on the lane. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Medu passes to Lyles. In the corner, Herter with it. The 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Herter's got 9 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Over to the left wing. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Back to Prince. From deep 3-point range. The shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Lyles. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Minnesota leading by 3. With the drive. And the pass to Reed. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's Prince on the wing. It's hauled in by the Kings. Now Herter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Barnes out there with Sabonis, and it's Len in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Fox, pass to Herter. To take the lead. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
And he's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Herter passes to Len. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Nice work in the painted area. Alex Len with the size and skill to do more of this.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Passes to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. He kicks to McDaniels. Gobert trying to get open. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Sabonis. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Towns gets to Conley. Edwards inside. He's defended by Herter. No good, but he's still shooting 75%, 6 of 8 from the floor. Here's Sabonis in the corner. Herter with it. And it's off from 3-point range. Conley against Sabonis. From deep. Up top, Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Fox passes to Len. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Monks check in for the Kings.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Let's go, everybody. Time to make some noise for your Sacramento Kings breakers.
Madu, he's checked in for Alex Len. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws in practice. What a cool customer.
Monk, the pass to Fox. Back to Monk. Barnes, left side. They need this. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Oh, that is absolutely monumental. And you have to admire the way Barnes carries himself right now. Very few antics, just goes about his business.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Monk, the pass to Sabonis. On the wing, Monk. Sabonis with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Monk. Over Towns. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to Conley. To the left side wing. Towns, the pass to Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Being the #1 overall pick always comes with expectations to deliver in the clutch. Standing at the free throw line in just such a moment, Mr. Anthony Edwards, what you got?
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Sacramento.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Sabonis misses the 3. Now the Timberwolves with it, leading by 5. Conley finds Gobert, back to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Medu.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Barnes passes to Medu. Barnes outside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. 3-pointer. Releases one from 3.
Oh, with that calm demeanor, Barnes sticks that one right in their eye.
A pass to Towns. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
A big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on. A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
So it's Minnesota taking. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
so the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Taurean Prince is out there with Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Pass to Towns. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Right side Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Man, it did not take long for Josh Giddey to find a place in this league as a taller point guard with incredible vision. This guy does a little bit of everything on the floor.
Prince. Outside McDaniels. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Here's Giddey. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. As for Giddey's quick start in the NBA, he recorded his first triple-double at age 19, Brent.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. The youngest player ever to get a triple-double in this league. This is the kind of guy who just makes passes that other players don't even see or even think about. So his instincts, they're off the chart.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. The Thunder making a switch here. Dortz checked in. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And stolen by Edwards. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Pass to Prince. And here's Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 5 to shoot. Towns with the ball. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. It's Dort on the wing. Off target from outside. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Prince. Here's Towns. The Thunder with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
You know, it's really hard going through a rebuilding phase, but the Thunder have been at it for a while. They're trying to find the right collection of talent to finally plant the flag in the ground and move forward.
Here's Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Saric. Fires from the wing. The shot's good. This OKC roster does have some excellent building blocks to work with.
There's no doubt, BA, and I think what they're relying on is that they've got hard-working players that want to improve, and that kind of feeds the environment around here. That's going to elevate everyone's play.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Thunder making their last shot. Clock at 4. McDaniels from long range. Kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Saric. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. Holmgren. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Let's go with a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Prince. Now here's Towns. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Holmgren is out there with Dario Saric. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Now here's Edwards. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Picked it out of midair. Dort against Edwards. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Here's Towns. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Dario Saric. And that one falls for Towns. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Poke loose. Here we go, one-on-one.
Blocking foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oklahoma City on D. 7-point differential. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert. A main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And stolen by Williams. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Fires the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Holmgren's got 5.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense. He's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Here's Prince. Dort defending. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Prince. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. Towns, his fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Just pure shooting ability from Towns. Exceptional. A big guy who can do it all on the offensive end.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Saric finds Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. And stolen by Edwards. Left side, McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Prince. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Gobert. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Fires from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Gobert. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Saric. Counted.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Edwards with it. Pass to Prince. McDaniels from long range. Sends it home from three-point land. McDaniels got 6.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want.
And we finished off one half of play. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Kyle Anderson, Mike Conley out there with Jalen Noel. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Reed in at the center position. The Thunder shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Williams finds Dort to the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Pass to Noel. Outside, Anderson. Beyond the arc. Pulls up on the wing. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. To the middle. Here's Williams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Conley passes to Anderson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Here's Joe. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Joe. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wiggins. Fades back. Minnesota with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14.
First personal foul.
Free throw drops for Conley.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Outside, Anderson. On the wing, Noel. Back to Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Left side Conley. Here's Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Anderson can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Williams. Here's Mann. Oklahoma City gets it back. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Joe. Shot clock at 5. Gets the 3 to fall.
No way he's going to pass that shot. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Now here's Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oklahoma City trailing. Down low. Here's Joe. He got a piece of it. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Over to the wing. Williams against Conley. Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Joe. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Mann. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Alexander Walker. The kick out to Conley. The 3. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Minnesota in the lead. A 3 from the inbound. Here's Alexander Walker, pounded by Wiggins. Back to Conley. Pass to Anderson. The kick out to Conley. Here's Noel. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. It's Williams, high post, outside, Williams. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Get there, get there.
Back to Noel. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Noel. Oh, they need this. Fade away. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one, and not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. And we've reached the end of the third. The T-Wolves on top, up 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Dario Saric is out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Minnesota shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Now Edwards. Pass to Prince. Now McDaniels. Towns down low. Sharch on him. Beyond the arc. Prince with the bucket.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
The Thunder shooting a nice 50% for the game. Sharch, a screen on Edwards. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Prince with the bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
From deep. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here's Minnesota now. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Prince. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Clock at 6. Towns for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Dort with it. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Edwards against Williams. Here's Towns. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
We've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And that one drops.
But good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Outside McDaniels. Towns finds McDaniels. Dort with a steal. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
To the paint. It's stolen by Sharch. Lets it go from the wing. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And the Thunder going the other way now.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Oh, there's the alley. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they...
chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Sabonis is out there with Len, and it's Barnes at the 3 spot.
Gotta love a big who can also move the ball. Nice find by Sabonis.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander passes it to Holmgren. On the wing, Giddey. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Here's Fox, and he drives in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
Now Herter, after the missed 3 from Dario Saric. To the wing on the left. Sabonis kicks to Herter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Sabonis. Fox passes to Sabonis. Here's Herter. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. The crossover rips it home after the terrific move.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Fox dishes to Barnes, trying to find Len, gets it to him. Nice move. And he converts the layup. Len's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Barnes has got the ball here for the King. Fox looking it over. Barnes can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. He gets that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Fox. Sabonis finds Barnes. Here's Fox. Herter on the wing for 3. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Some nice ball movement here by the King. Sabonis, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And I think back to when Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach, there was almost universal praise for that move.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Fox. Herter passes to Len. Fox dishes to Len. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Kings.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Thunder with the lead. Now the pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
On the wing, Barnes. And stolen by Williams. To the paint, Sabonis with the steal. And they're running. A three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Giddey. Now Holmgren. And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And
the previous play is under review.
He's certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the... And we reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Holmgren is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. Look, he gets on the glass, his passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
The Kings trail by 4. Outside Fox. Kicks it to Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Saric against Barnes. And the jump by Holmgren.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Mark plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
Outside Williams. Pass to Giddey. Down low. Here's Saric. Here's Holmgren. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
That's who's checked in for the Kings. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoy, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations right of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it...
The previous play is under review.
In real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. It was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Giddy finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Barnes. Fox with it. Williams picks him up. Back to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sabonis. The kick out to Fox. No good. That would have tied it.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The pass to Giddy. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. Sabonis' screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Medu, covered by Sharch. Here's Barnes, and there's the drive. Williams against Fox. Pass to Williams, back to Sharch. On the wing, Giddy. Off target with his 3. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams kicks to Giddy. The kick out to Williams. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Sabonis. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a break.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the court right now for the Kings, at the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Lyles out there with Murray. And it's Metu in at the pivot, manning the middle. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Mitchell kicks to Lyles. Mitchell passes to Monk. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Sharch, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Kings trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Lyles. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Lyles got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Left side, Williams. On the wing, Giddy. Monk defending. Giddy, no good. The Kings shooting well. They're at 45%. The drive by Mitchell to the inside. Here's Medu. Passes it to Lyles. On the wing, Monk. Giddy defending. The shot's good from Monk.
And one of the more underrated elements of his game. This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddy kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Sacramento also making some changes. Alex Len comes in for Metsu. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Monk. Here's Joe. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. Man can't hit. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Man passes to Joe. Feeds to Williams. It's stolen by Lyles. And there's the pass to Len. Buries it down low. Len's got 8.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Joe. Inside. Out left to the wing. Williams inside. Guarded by Len. Williams dishes to Williams. Can they get it? It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Thunder lead by 1.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Taken away by Williams. There's 1:26 left in the third. Outside, Dort. It's the three-point bomb. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Wide open look here for Murray. And another 3 for Sacramento.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Sacramento on defense. It's a 1-point game. Here's Dort. Misses off the left iron. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Huerter, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Joe passes to Williams, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got his first points of the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell kicks to Huerter. In the corner, Murray with it. And another 3 for Sacramento.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Joe. Williams a screen. Launches it. No good on that one. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Charge is out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Giddy in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder. Madu, he's checked in for Len. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Fox, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Barnes. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Saric. Giddey kicks to Saric. Lock at 6. Williams dishes to Holmgren. And that one is off. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Barnes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Sabonis finds Barnes. Back to Sabonis. Here he goes. Herder on the wing. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Herder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Williams, here we go. And it's Giddey in the corner. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. And the Thunder, another 3.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. And stolen by Giddey. And Saric kicks to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Saric. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Barnes. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Saric passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Saric outside. Pass to Giddey. Back to Saric. Nobody near Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Driving to the basket.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Saric outside. Fires for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Right side, Sabonis. Here's Herder. Second chance shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Keeping them in this, Sabonis showing no fear, taking a big shot.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. We've got 1:08 left in the game.
Exactly who you wanted at the line.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The lead is 2. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And it's Giddey in the corner. And Saric kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Barnes. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Giddey finds Williams. Yes!
Relentless in their approach with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Passes it to Giddey. Lets it go with a three. That shot off. From deep three-point range, off on that one. So a close game sees Oklahoma. Thank you, David. Great interview.